Welcome to Afrika Ministry. How is everybody doing out there today? The clarity is everything, meaning Ogun is in our favor. Oriayo, ALLAFIA to all Afrika family, then, now, and always. Today what we're meant to be talking about is Afrika Unity. What is it, I ask myself. So I would like to just say to anyone that's actually trying to get any valid information on African Union, you may want to visit Diaspora TV, edited by a brother called Jermaine Nkrumah. Because on that channel that I was able to actually pick up a thing or two as to African Union purposes and what it actually the process, of African Union, particularly when it comes to election aspect of it. It's an intercontinental governmental organization which consists of 55 countries of Africa: South Africa, West Africa, Northern Africa, East Africa, and Central Africa. The core purpose that it's established for is to enable cooperations among this country, meaning good alliances among these 55 countries. It's not making OAU to move forward or do the right thing by before we can actually move forward from where we're at. It's a must. One has to know where we come from, what brought us to where we're at, so that we can be able to know precisely where we're going and how to get there. So on that note, that I will just make one point really, because there's a lot of reasons. I won't call it problem, we'll just call it reasons where OAU hasn't really moved forward.
Because we have not faced reality, because we as a people live in a world of fantasy. And once we face reality and use religions properly, and once we understand how they are used by other people, and once we separate, not so much as separate spirituality from religions, and understand that out of our spirituality came the world's religions, and that we have been naive and let people take from us the basis, the elements, make religions and come back and sell them to us. Once we understand that, and that we had a much better version of the same religions before their former creation, then once we recover from the shock of discovering that we had something better than what was sold to us, rehashed from our elements, then go back and take the great spirituality we had and move with it. And once we understand what we were and where we are, we will understand what we have to be and where we still have to go. We are still thinking minority when we were never a minority. But we are letting minority people fool us into thinking minority. And we are literally being controlled by minorities who endear themselves to other minorities by demonstrating their ability to control us. And they control us by manipulating images through politics, religion, in the mass media. All right, the subject admittedly is dangerous, as religion is a delicate and dangerous subject, and it's even more delicate and dangerous when you're talking to people of African descent. Because where religion is concerned, we are a purist people. We are the true believers. We out-pope the Pope and out-Muhammad. We believe in things in its purest form, and we actually believe things are exactly what they say they're supposed to be. We have a humanity that actually makes us believe that people believe in democracy, and the inventors of it don't believe in it. And we had democracy before they think they invented it. And when they invent a fake version of it and sell it to us, we accept the fake version and neglect the genuine democracy that we have been living all along. Not only democracy, but humanity. We have had a historical fascination for ideas that come from the outside, and this has been our trap. And we have not studied those people who sell us fake trinkets, fake ideals, fake government forms, and rehash our religions that we invent in the first place. Now, all of the elements that went into the making of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam came out of Africa. And you have to distinguish between the elements and the formal organization of the religions themselves. The religions began to decline when outsiders, foreigners, took over those elements, organized them for their own political purpose, gave them a name, and began to project them to the world. Rescue it, give it a real meaning, make it a world religion.
Finance real.
Make it
those who
a
are
world force for unity, and give it the sense of tolerance and respect for other cultures and religions that it once had, and integrate it into the concept of African culture and African liberation. Either do this or throw it into the ash can of history. Thank you.
According to Ifeala Ministry, we're talking of the Creator, which means we're having to look at the spiritual aspect of things a lot of the time. You know, that involves everything, because everything has its own spiritual aspect of it. However, in Ifeala Ministry, we're not big on saying spiritual or spirit and things like this. Rather, we will say body, mind, and soul of a thing, or a person, or of a country. And when you say body, mind, and soul, you say you are referring to that particular aspect of object, or a person, or life, or a continent, or a group of people in totality, in completion. So that's how we do in Ifeala Ministry. So, because Afrika Unity, according to Ifeala Ministry, is actually written by God, by the Creator. Yeah, and the name that creator is called as before man begin to, call God all different type of name is Ifila. We have clarity that Ogun will continue, without compromise, clear our path everywhere we turn and everywhere we go. ALLAFIA to everybody out there that love themselves without compromise. So I'm just going to go with the flow. And the flow here is a good flow, good flow. You flow good, good will flow with you. What came to my mind is actually Efun. Efun. Who know what Efun mean? Efun. Who know what Efun means? Only Yoruba people know what Efun means. Efun. Give me, oh my goodness, cause he's mine. I'm talking to Ivana. Ivana already gave me, oh my goodness. Efun. Efun meaning sugar. Honey. Efun. Who know what Efun means? Okay, when you say Efun, you are saying Efun, give. Science of language. Efun, give. Give you what? No, I give all my glory to myself. I give all my love to myself. I give me all of me. But the Efun, where are they yarn for this minute? Nah, chalk. Now only Yoruba I won't speak. Only Yoruba I won't speak. Every opportunity I just want to start to speak only Yoruba. Efun, chalk, CHALK, for writing on the board to teach students lectures or lecture, teach student lecture. Chalk, you know what I mean? Chalk, for writing on the blackboard. Don't write on me. I don't be blackboard for nobody. You gago. Chalk, and F1 yeah. Efun, leke, loba Efun. The file says, Efun and leke, they vibe together. You don't undermine one for the other. Because no Efun, no leke. No Efun, no leke. No leke, no Efun. But ordinarily, man go just talk because say, even me, I don't say that myself. Leke oba Efun. Leke oba. The Father is telling me that is not the way to vibe with nature. Because nature vibes as one. And when the Father speaks, totality, you yourself go reason because nowhere to your balance. No Efun, no leke. No leke, no Efun. They vibe together. But the thing, so now, what good does Efun does? That's what you need to know. And give regard. And salute. The good way leke do, that's the one you feel vibe with and give regard. And then, second, what good again does leke do for nature naturally? And leke Paul teach us to build a plane where they fly like that. You understand? So everything, if I like created, the creator, good together, vibes together. No undermine one for the other. Efun lekeleke, oba efun regardless, a balance. No efun, no lekeleke. No lekeleke, no efun. Balance. Know the good which creator Ifala create everything for. And when you know that, you give regard to that thing. Don't undermine. Everything balance. Nature, one. Science of language. Efun. Leke fun. No need for that language. Even if that's the case. Now clarity, you feel, connect yourself to. Chalk, efun. It's as in, no, it's look here and now, chalk. Wait me that one, chalk. But when you say efun, do you feel that? Do you efun? Yoruba, ALLAFIA.